Hey YouTube, this is 19 Bigfoot 85. Hello to my friends and my so far one subscriber, which I'm actually excited that I have a subscriber. I think his name is King Joel, maybe. I think that's what his name is. But dude, thank you for subscribing. You've made my life worthwhile now. So, well, I finished up my NES collection and my box NES game, so I'm pretty much done with the NES stuff for now, except maybe some game reviews I may do, which I'm seriously thinking about doing. But for now, I'm going to show off my Atari 2600 collection. So here we go. Alright, over here with the lamp on it is my 2600, my Darth Vader black version. Oh, wonderful. I actually have this hooked up to my TV right now. Atari 2600 on it. Get your black and white color power cartridge slot. Game select and your game reset button. And back here you have your channel select. And your difficulty A and B. A for expert, B for novice. Your left and right controller jacks. 9-pin. And yes, the Sega Genesis controllers will work. And so far, with my controllers, I have the standard Atari CX40 joystick. The joystick is pretty stiff. One thing though, the right on it, when I push right, it has went out on me. I have no idea what to do now. And if anybody knows a better way for me to do these videos, please tell me, because I'm at a loss. And I have a Wyco command control button. Oh, dang it. Yep, it's got a metal stick on it. Actually, I just had an idea of how to relight it to make lighting better in here. I'll try that next video, probably the second part of this one anyway. It has a long metal stick. It is a little rusty on this one. Got the ball top. It's got a larger base on it, a thicker base too. It's larger, so it's actually a lot more comfortable in my hand. And it has one big red fire button and a button on the top of the ball. And up here I have base and stick, so you can use the base or the stick of it. And what I've been using more lately, I've been using my 6-button Genesis pad. I find it a lot more comfortable because you have an actual D-pad and you can put your fingers around it, get a real good grip on it, have really good control over it. It really helps with games like Pac-Man. And other things where you do a lot of moving, which of course I have not seen a Atari game yet where you don't do a lot of moving. But after all that's out of the way, let's get on to some of the game programs that I have. I have 70 plus cartridges, but not many yet, but a whole lot of games. And I have these cartridge binders. I love these things. I don't know, I may go get the thing I may use in a few minutes. Oh well. Anyway, on the inside, now I do not have the cartridges very well secured into the binders, so bear with me just for a second. Do this so I don't spill and everything. Alright. One of my binders broke one night when I was opening it up to look at the games. Anyway, I have moved the games around in here about 3 times. Starting off, I have Donkey Kong, which I really like Donkey Kong on here. A lot of people don't like it because it doesn't look like the arcade. Have Ice Hockey by Activision. Great game. Of course, it's not like NHL 08 or anything, or any real ice hockey game that we'd have today, but it is pretty good. Anyway, another one of the Activision titles. Don't ignore that SC. Oh, by the way, I actually got all this Atari stuff from my dad. I was at his house one night, and I remembered him telling me about it. And he said I could have it if I wanted it, because it never got used much. And I have Frogger. Yes, the arcade Frogger and the arcade Cubert. I love Cubert cartridges, and the cartridges are in pretty good shape. Some of them are. Yeah, the game's real fun. It's harder, of course. We switch the difficulty to A. Over here, I have Chopper Command. Another Activision title. It's really good too. Defender clone, but it's probably about the best Defender clone I've ever seen. I have, of course, anyone with an Atari collection that has a lot of Activision cartridges, you've got to have Pitfall. Pitfall's like a staple of 2600 collections. And I have River Raid, Dragster. Oh, I love Dragster. Let me just put this aside. I will bring out my other binder. The other binders are a little more secure, except for that one cartridge. Curse you. Anyway, I have Pac-Man. Yes, I know people hate Pac-Man because it doesn't look like the arcade game, which I agree it should have. I mean, they had plenty of time to release it as a really good port, but I still like it. Missile Command, another one of their arcade ports. It plays, it's a very good representation of the game. Except it only has 1 missile base instead of 3. Have Space Invaders, again, that's pretty much another staple of anyone's Atari 2600 collection. The game does look a lot like the actual arcade game made by Taito. Lost it for a second, back in '78. Asteroids, another one of Atari's arcade ports. But yeah, love Space Invaders. Moving over to the other side. Oh, and for those who don't know, there is a trick for this game. I'll try it later. I don't have time right now because I only have about 10 minutes for each movie. You know how YouTube is. Berserk. This is not the Atari cartridge. This is actually the Sears Telegames cartridge. It's the same game, just it looks a little different. Have Defender. Yes, the label's a little messed up. I picked it up at Goodwill and they put those really sticky price tags on them, and I tried to pull it off. And, well, needless to say, I'm not going to try that again. And here we have Yar's Revenge. Not in the arcades, but it was a dang fun game. Love playing it.